Bonus video 3, week 2. Hey, I'm going to show you how you can make your own custom metadata templates. Why? It lets me blast metadata information into multiple files, giant batches. I can do them one at a time if I choose to, but my real love is to do it to multiple batches, entire photo shoots at once. All right, let's go back to Bridge. And I want to show you that under the Tools menu, you can create a metadata template. Let's do it. Create one. What do you want to call it? I don't know. My 2021 images. That would be a good name. Now you just spend some time here telling it what you can, and you can't fill out all these blanks. You don't know what the document title will be, or the headline, or the keywords particularly, but you do know this. Who wrote the descriptions? Rick Burress. Now, I'm a lousy typist. Look at these bananas. So I'm going to select it and copy it. Who's the author? Paste. Who gets credit? Paste. Who's the source? Paste. And I want to fill out as many of these fields as possible. The more often my name shows up in the metadata in all of these locations, the higher on most or many search engines I will appear if someone does a search for my name or stock photo image. So I'm trying to take advantage of every field, metadata field, that I can. Now, I'm going to be honest, some changes have been made to that. In 2009, Google made some shifts. They don't pay much attention to the metadata in every image now during a search, but they do on something called the click-through rate, the CTR. It's geeky. Let's just say this. I understand the limitations, but I also understand that it benefits me. It's beneficial to me to fill out as much of this as I can. And I'm just going right through each of those: IPTC core, IPTC extension, and so on, things we saw earlier. Now, it's very important to me that I add my address. Now, I've got a keyboard shortcut for that I built into my Mac because I type my address so often. Okay, cool. What's my city? It's Phoenix. Where's my state? Arizona. What's my postal code? 85048. Whatever. I'm typing those things, right? USA. Fill in what you can, and it can't be everything, but at least you can do your emails, your website, and so on. And when you're finished, you save it. Now, I'm not going to do that because I've already got several of these. I'm just going to go cancel. Okay, I have already created metadata templates. Now, if you'd like to edit them, you can come here. You can see the many that I have. I can edit metadata templates. Now, sometimes I do work on behalf of other customers, and they've paid me a sufficient fee so that those photos do not belong to me. I do not own those copyrights. They do. And so if that happens, I create a metadata template for that well-paying customer. And when those images come off my camera, I go ahead and blast their metadata. Now, if I've forgotten to do that, if I've forgotten to blast it, you can always later select your images, and under Tools, you can blast it. You can add to it. I want to add the Arizona highways, landmarks metadata to these existing images. It blasts by adding to the existing metadata templates, but if it finds an empty field, it substitutes my custom metadata template. Append, just pretend it's the Norwegian word for add to. It doesn't replace, it adds to. But look what's below that. Replace. Shoot, what was I thinking? Oh, the year changed from 2020 to 2021. And so I forgot, and I still was using the 2020, but I can use the 2021 blast. So that's me replacing an incorrect metadata with my new and improved 2021. Okay? That's how that works. You can blast. I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, please go to my metadata template and add the 2021 data if I missed it. Bang. Now, what you didn't notice was that in the metadata fields, it just blasted all that data for me. It added my title, Chief Listener. I heard that. It added my name multiple times so that I'm higher on search engine results. My website, my phone number. I blasted all that data with one pull down from a menu. I added it, I didn't replace it. Right, so it's very useful to me. Before I leave Bridge, let me show you one more thing that's very useful. If you do what I've already suggested that you do, and some of you are still hesitant, but if you get your photos from your camera utilizing Bridge, if you do that, and if you are viewing the advanced dialogue, I told you earlier in a bonus video, week 1, that the advanced dialogue doesn't really have anything very advanced. It just lets you see your images. That's advanced. But I said there is one other advanced topic, which template to use. And all of your saved metadata templates show up in this box. And the next time you import your images in 2021, 2022, or whenever it is, if you'll choose that and get media, that became your new default. You'll never have to remember to do it. It will, am I really going to say this? Can it be this easy? It's going to auto blast, auto batch process all of your metadata as the images come right off the card. Wow. Now a lot of you have been asking me, Rick, do I really need to open the Adobe DNG converter and convert all my old images to DNG? I don't care. I would love it if you did. You would save some hard drive space, but if it's too much of a hassle, don't. The important thing is that you convert to DNG from now on. And this dialog box, as a reminder, is the quick way to do that. Okay, I'm going to do that. You see me doing it. And you can double check this conversion. I just come in as an email. I do not compress. Why? Because it takes more time to come off my camera onto my computer when I save those files, and it takes more time for me to open and preview them because it has to decompress. So I'm not doing compression. I'm not embedding the original raw file. That's in answer to some of your emails. I came here to show you that I can blast my new 2021 metadata template. All right, but wait, there's more. I'm going to quit Bridge. This is mind-blowing to me. Lightroom does not play well with others, including Bridge. If I were to open Lightroom right now, I would not be able to apply my Bridge-created custom metadata template. Lightroom is a rebel. He doesn't play well with others. I'm going to prove to you, however, that Bridge does in fact play well with others. All but Lightroom, who just says, I don't want to be friends. Sorry. But here I am in another Adobe program, InDesign. I'm in a document in InDesign, and I can go to the File menu in InDesign, either from the menu or a keyboard shortcut. Look at this. It's, this hieroglyphics is Option or Alt, Shift, Command or Control, I for Super Info. It's 3 big keys. I call them the claw. Claw I. Command, Shift, Option, I for info on the Mac. Alt, Shift, Control I on the PC. However you get there, when you open the equivalent of InDesign's metadata panels, you'll see at the bottom, template. And if you've built, and I just did, a metadata template in Bridge, it shows up. It shows up in Bridge. I mean, in InDesign. Do it. Done. Okay, I just used my Bridge created metadata template to blast exactly those templates of metadata mine into any other app's documents. In this case, InDesign. Oh, but wait, here I am in Adobe Illustrator. File menu. It doesn't have a keyboard shortcut. File info. Wow, that looks a little bit different. Yeah, but look down. Oh, there's the template. Pull down. And I can do the same thing. Keep the original, but replace matching properties from my template. Thanks. All my stuff just got blasted. Appreciate that. Quit Illustrator. But that's not really important to you in Design or Illustrator. But Photoshop is. I'm going to do my keyboard shortcut or File menu. File info, metadata template. You can even use the metadata created in Bridge for Photoshop blasting. This program is a miracle. I'll see you for bonus video 4.